Coffee is one of the most popular beverages in the world today, but its journey began over 1,000 years ago in the highlands of Ethiopia. According to legend, it all started with a curious goat herder named Kaldi. He noticed that his goats became unusually energetic after eating berries from a certain tree. Kaldi tried the berries himself and felt a similar burst of energy. The story reached local monks, who began using the berries to stay awake during long hours of evening prayer. From there, the knowledge of this energizing plant began to spread. By the 15th century, coffee was being cultivated in Yemen. Sufi monks used it to aid concentration during religious rituals. They prepared it by roasting and brewing the beans in a method very similar to how coffee is made today. The drink became known as kahwa, which originally referred to wine but later became associated with coffee due to its stimulating effects. Coffee quickly spread through the Arabian Peninsula, and by the 16th century, it reached Persia, Egypt, and the Ottoman Empire. By the 17th century, coffee had made its way to Europe. It arrived through Venice, thanks to trade with North Africa and the Middle East. As demand grew, European colonial powers started cultivating coffee outside the Arab world. The Dutch planted it in Java, Indonesia. The French brought it to the Caribbean. The Portuguese introduced it to Brazil, which would go on to become the largest coffee producer in the world, a title it still holds today. The entire coffee industry in Brazil is said to have started with just a few smuggled coffee seedlings, brought in by a Brazilian diplomat in the early 18th century. By the 19th century, coffee had become a global commodity. The invention of the vacuum-sealed can in the early 1900s helped the beverage become even more accessible. In the 20th and 21st centuries, coffee culture evolved rapidly. From the rise of espresso in Italy to the global expansion of café chains like Starbucks, coffee became not just a drink, but a lifestyle. In recent decades, the third wave coffee movement has emphasized quality, sustainability, and ethical sourcing, treating coffee as an artisanal product much like wine. Today, over 2 billion cups of coffee are consumed every day around the world. From ancient Ethiopian hills to high-tech coffee shops in modern cities, coffee has shaped cultures, fueled revolutions, and brought people together for centuries.